Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of SimAirport. We are playing the satellites airport, and yes, at the moment it's not a satellites airport, but we will get there. The primary goal for us now is to try and get something that is marginally profitable so that we can actually go ahead and expand our terminal buildings a little bit. So what I've done to try and do that is absolutely maximize the use of our and it's already past the day, but anyway, I've actually maximized what we've got going on over here. So let me accept one more of these guys and we'll slot that in there for tomorrow at least, but absolutely maximize it. So today we're going to have this absolutely jam-packed schedule of flights coming in, and that is the plan, to see if with all of those flights, I mean, we operate and manage these flights fairly quickly through the airport. And if that is the case, can we actually turn a profit after today? I'll quickly, while things are ticking along slowly, I'll quickly have a look at our bonus situation. Right, it's over here. Perfect ops bonus. Yes, so we are in fact generating a perfect ops bonus already. Of 2,700, and that'll just continue to increase, and I believe that's okay, because as you can see, our total income is at about 5,000 a day, it would seem to me, though we do need to get ourselves a CFO so that we can start looking at that kind of stuff. So let me grab a CFO. I'm gonna hire a CFO. It's a pretty pricey hire to make. Why can I not hire? Oh, why is it locked? Research can increase the amount of airline is willing to pay for negotiation. Requires research financing. Okay, let's quickly have a look. Let's quickly dig our research finance. Okay, because I am going to do this the right way, I'm going to actually research all of this slow and steadily. Okay, so the passengers are coming in for the day, and there will be plenty of flights coming in here. So let's see. Again, this is something a little weird about this, is they go through and then they go walk around back. See, I don't understand why that happens. Why not just walk out that way? But anyway, we might rejig this later, because it's especially not good if we want to try and add any more of them. But I'm kind of thinking we might change the layout a little bit, to at least have the bag scanners run like this instead of like that, because I don't think it's working very well that way. Okay, let's speed things up a little bit so that we can see the stuff coming in. We've built a few offices over here. I've kicked them out, and I've added yeah, there's not much added. Let's slow it down. Let's quickly have a look. Should definitely start getting some stuff going on. So let's get this. We need to place 10 litter bins, and then we'll get that sorted out. So let's get ourselves some garbage stuff going on. Garbage bins. How many do we have? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at the moment. Let's get an extra one over there. 6 over there. Let's grab one over here. 7, 8, 9. And I don't know, 10 right here in the middle, up against the wall over there. 10. That should give us 10, so we'll get in that one over there. Let's speed things up a little. Are we still cash flow positive at the moment? We did get some money from grants as well. Flights are coming in, rapid succession, getting through there, getting out that way, picking up their stuff. We're awaiting 2 passengers. Now 1 more. Okay, it's at least getting out of the way quick enough. So the next plane should come in. Absolutely, there's more than enough time. It's good. We can fill this stuff even more. Look at this. These things are tiny little planes. 2 more people. 1 more. More than enough time to get all of that through. But I shouldn't get too hasty on these things though. We should just keep an eye, a fair eye on it. But yeah, lots of open time over here. We can shorten the duration that we allocate to each one of these planes. Even came in half an hour early, still being a bit of an issue. 25 passengers. There's, excellent. I'm happy they're showing the research over there. That does help us a little bit. We really need to get ourselves a little more profitable. And I'm kind of tempted to use some of our money. Not that I know exactly how much we're making. We'll get a CFO first so we can track our finances. And then we'll decide to potentially add on a little section over here so that we can get another stand. But at the moment, it's working pretty well. Waiting for the bags. Get the bags, buddy. Do we need extra? I don't think we can get extra of those, guys. That's getting out of the way. That's getting out of the way. Perfect. So we're making good bucks at the moment. Runway usage and the likes. I'm assuming these things are making money as well. Kind of tempted to get the electronics vending machine also. Let's grab ourselves that. The electronics vending machine. Whereabouts though? Shall we slot it? Let's just plop it in there. Get the electronics vending machine out into that spot right there. So you can get yourself some electronics at the airport if you wanted to. I'm kind of tempted to get rid of some of these builders though. But I've already halved them as it stands. So we're getting through the day pretty quickly. Everybody is getting out on time, no problems whatsoever. There's a few more to get through the day, but yeah, not even close to being an issue. Waiting for one more passenger out of the way. Let's pause. Just want to see, yeah, like more than an hour spare. So we can really, before we get to midnight, I'll trim that back a little bit and we'll see how that goes. But the key here is to see if we are making money. Then we will have to get ourselves to expand a little bit because it's going to be slow going. I'm very keen to see how it looks like at the end of the day because yesterday we did in fact make some money, but I do want to see how we do at the end of the day. I think it's pretty good, to be honest. I think it is pretty good. Let's go and look at our grants just again. So passenger, the next thing, build a functional kitchen. Get the overall pack satisfaction to 75. We've got that. But satisfying the kitchen is going to be the next step, I would imagine. If we open this a little bit bigger, we could in fact do a little kitchen and a cafe in there. Does this fund it though? Build 5 stores, build 2 first class lounges. Wow, that's going to be crazy to get us there. Maybe our tier 1 is a little bit more achievable. Assign at least 1 rep per. Okay, hang on. Let's block it out just for a little bit. Okay, so we've grabbed ourselves. So now we can grab ourselves a CFO. So let's hire a CFO. We can, in fact, go ahead and see. So we are only really getting WestJet, Lernyville Air, and Aerotime. So let's go for Lernyville Air. Since we've got plenty of flights with them, let's select the rep. Once at the airport, a sales rep and administrator will appear here. Okay. Maybe I need to give it, but I'm pretty sure I can get my CFO. Did I get a CFO? Yes, I did in fact. So the CFO is now here. So there's a few things we can now have a look at in terms of our fees and structures and things like that. But let's quickly go back to Lernyville Air. Okay. I want to select the rep and I want to actually assign a CFO to that. Okay. So the CFO is now assigned to Lernyville Air. So we've got 1 assigned. We could now look at assigning the other administrative staff members. I'm not getting another CFO. We need to look at the finance VP, the CTO and the COO and the foreman and things like that. So let's check in what is the next thing. The finance VP, we can get construction, will give us the foreman. I'm not too sure what the foreman actually does for us. If we go here and we have a look at the foreman, does it say what it does? Construction foreman allows you to research construction related upgrades and abilities such as intersecting runways and more. So really not the greatest thing. Vice President of Finance allows you to research tax related improvements. That is going to be very important for us. The CTO allows you to research technology upgrades, provides access to objects such as public address systems and so on. And then the COO allows you to research operations, logistics, upgrades and tools. Okay, so I think I'm going to go for the VP first. So let's go ahead and grab ourselves the VP of Finance. And then after that, I think operations. So we can get those two people assigned and we'll use them as airline reps for the 3 airlines we've got at the moment. But yes, really that is about it. If I go and have a look at this, we'll have a look at the end of the day, we'll have a look at what our finances are looking like. Actually, let's pause that before we get there. What I'm kind of tempted to do is trim these things in a little bit. So if I say half an hour, bring that forward, trim it half an hour, bring it forward, trim it half an hour, and now we can actually slot in an extra one over there. So what I'm tempted to do is we'll trim that like so and we'll slot it in over there. Now we'll bring this one forward, we'll trim it half an hour, we'll bring it forward, we'll trim it half an hour, and then I can do 2 more of these guys. So will we go with 2 more of these smaller ones, or will we do potentially something a little larger like an A320 that can accommodate a few extra passengers? And the question is, are we better off with getting more of these things? But anyway, the guys we have is WestJet. So let's see what WestJet offers us. They are offering us a 707, which we cannot possibly accept at the moment. We also can get someone from Aerotime. So there's a 737, which I'm kind of tempted to grab. Yeah, so even these, so I've got pretty small flights here. So let's grab this 737, which will be the largest one yet. And what we'll do is we will go ahead and slot it in here. And we'll see how that works out for us. Then what we can do, oh, that can't actually go in there. So we've got an extra, like a slot for a small one in here. Maybe we can pick us up a CRJ. What is the CRJ? No, that's the Dash. The Dash is the one. Is that the Dash? It has to be. Oh, no, that's the CRJ. Oh, the Dash. I'm going to pick up a Dash and we'll slot it in over there. Can I trim these even more? No. That's the absolute minimum. So I can't trim them anymore. So that slot's going to have to stay there for now. Okay, so now let's see. These guys are, I mean, these are tiny. Absolutely. That needs to be the absolute smallest stuff over here. These things are so tiny. All of this can move up a lot. Something like that and like this. And let's see about, can we grab ourselves something for the Aerotime over here? That's pretty big. The Embraer is a little bigger. Let's grab ourselves the Embraer. And we'll go ahead and slot the Embraer in there. And I'm also pretty tempted on making that smaller as well. So yes, for the next day, we will get ourselves, that's just 19 again. So yeah, we're really trimming these stuff. So we're going to try and get as much through as possible. These things are tiny, these planes. That's a little bigger. 19, yeah. So let's see. Can we get, what is this one? That's still pretty small. Is there anything WestJet? We can't get anything more. What about Pacific Airlines? What can we get here? That's, I'm not sure. Actually, maybe a 320 is not a bad idea. We'll grab ourselves one 320 over there, and let's slot that in here. Towards the end of the day over there. Maybe a little something like that. We'll slot in a big 320 over there, and what we'll do is we'll add ourselves something else that's a little smaller, but I'm trying to get something that's maybe not tiny. That's okay. We'll grab this one. We'll grab that one. Excellent. Now we'll slot that in there. Oh, it can actually, it actually goes wherever, huh? Can I just move that way? Come on. Excellent. Nice. So there we go. So now tomorrow we have even more flights coming through, but it's really a packed schedule. But we've got two fairly more sizable things in there, and I think that's okay. Aerotime over there and Pacific Airlines over there. And yeah, let's run that and see. But I'm very tempted to see how much we are going to make at the end of this day. So let's get through to midnight. Pause and have a look. 5,800, which is not great. Let's go in here and see 6,800 on our stuff. So let's quickly check our profit and loss. Okay. Why? Okay, let's go. Well, actually, we can go for day 5 and have a look at how that ended up as. So, staff is a big expense for us at the moment. Infrastructure, what is this actually? Garbage service and infrastructure ATC tower. ATC tower is really pricey per day. Transportation, whoa, should we drop that transportation a little bit? We can have a look. Airline fees, what is this though? Why are we paying for something? Flight acceptance, that's okay. Assign a rep to Lernerville Air. Administration fee, okay, maybe that's just a once-off. Bonus, that's okay. And a flight acceptance bonus. So there's some additional stuff that we made that's not going to be there every day. Retail, wow, those vending machines are doing well. Government grants came in. We spent some materials. What exactly was that? Buy an electronics vending machine. Okay, fair enough. And then garbage bins. So that won't be every day. Runway fees and terminal fees are pretty good over there. And then we paid some taxes. And all in all, we had a net loss of 24,000 for the day. So what's our big thing? Oh, we hired a CFO. So that cost us a lot of money as well. There's a fair bit of workmen hanging out over here, so we should probably look at reducing those numbers a little bit. But today we'll have more flights coming in, and then I'm thinking it's time to expand our services just a little bit. So let's run this up pretty quickly. We're doing some research, so again we will spend some money on some executives right now. But yeah, we're taking it pretty slow to make it work. I'm tempted to expand this entire section here for the next stand, maybe 2 stands, so that we can potentially put a little bit of a restaurant in there, get that grant going. Yeah, that might be worth it. Where do we actually get the EAM flights to come in? Where are these early morning flights? And can we get rid of a few more of these staff members? We still have 8 of them, right? So if we get rid of 2 more, it'll cost us a little bit less per hour. It costs us to get rid of them though. But anyway, that's going to have to be about the number we're gonna be taking forward. So now we should run these things pretty quickly through here. We're getting through security and check-in and ticketing and all those things pretty quickly. It's nothing scary at the moment. Over here, boredom, frustration, environment, rest, hunger. Yeah, it's looking decent. Got some guys going out. As soon as the stuff is delivered, they'll be leaving. I didn't actually check to see. Okay, these are bigger ones. Getting a few people loaded through there. Oh, things are slowing down through security. That's getting out of the way. Waiting for like one more passenger over here. And he's out of the way. Okay, pause. And that is still decent. But I think I need to manage security expectations a little bit over here. So let me grab ourselves a little bit more stuff in terms of the bag scanner. I think this is becoming a little bit of a problem. So if I say that over there and a metal detector, okay. Come and build this stuff ASAP, guys. And we've got a pretty big one over here now, the 737, and that is the cause of the concern here. That's why we've got a pretty big queue going on. Where are my guys going to build this? Okay, so that's built. What I wanted to see is, we can't actually assign these up just yet, right? We can't assign them. So the idea is that as long as we get our additional security staff in place as quickly as possible, we should be able to run more people through this quickly. Come on, security. I believe we're going to miss our bonus here pretty soon. Where are they stuck? Oh no, there's one pretty far at the back. We're not speeding things up at all at the moment. So what I'm tempted to do is get another ID check stand. And yes, there we are running into our first little conundrum over here. So let's get ourselves an ID check stand over there, plus an additional queue. They're just going to do that. Okay, so get that in place. We'll go ahead and grab ourselves one more security staff member. So hopefully once that's done. So we've got someone missed the flight over here because of this. Then let's say assign it over here, please. We'll see if that works. Should get some more people to... Yes, excellent. So now hopefully we can... Oh no, more missed flights. So that's the perfect ops bonus lost right over there. Okay, so lesson learned. As soon as your flights reach more than 100 people, you honestly need to make sure that you have at least that second security line going. I'm hoping we can get most of these guys out in time, but no, we're still actually missing guys out of there. 100% boarded. I think we're gonna kind of sort things out now. Are we getting everybody through now? I think so. 22 minutes. No available runway because of this. Wind conditions worsening. Okay, what I need to do is I need to build that other upgrade here. Let's get that upgrade in here. The ILS. So if we do the ILS over here somewhere, and we get that built, I'm not too sure what that's going to cost me, but again, very costly, these things. That should get us up to an additional piece. Did we unlock... we unlocked operations, actually. So let's grab ourselves a COO. In the admin side of things, grab a COO, hire, thank you very much. So yes, we're spending a lot of cash at the moment, but the COO can be assigned to as a rep. Okay, COO should be here now. Let's quickly go and have a look to see who's going to be the next guy that's going to get some stuff. So we've got aero time, 3 flights for aero time. So yes, they are going to get the sales rep, which is going to be the COO. Okay, perfect. COO is in place over there. There's a big boy coming in. Oh, no, that's the Embraer. That's not that big at all. We need, our queues are not the greatest. Excellent. That's well and truly in time. It was just that big boy. We just needed an extra queue for that big boy. Because we didn't have it in time, it was a bit of a struggle for us. But now these small guys, we can quite easily accommodate them through the airport. Okay, we've finished that one. So now it means we can get the VP of Finance. Let's hire the VP of Finance. So we're spending tons of cash on our finance offices and things like that. So now, if we go back in here and we see, so who's next? So we've got aero time. So now it's really up in the air between WestJet and Pacific Airlines. So let's go for Pacific Airlines. They seem to be offering us a little bit more in terms of action. So let's get as the VP assigned to this. Excellent. So there we go. So the VP is assigned. So now if I go and have a quick look at this at least and so on, and 15 knots, so that's fine, and we're going to get that in there. Large scale operations is then starting as the next one. Okay, so we've got a little bit of cash coming from those grants over there, but yes, I'm keen to see how we perform when the next bigger flight arrives, to see if we can really accommodate that, or whether the queues here are going to start going crazy. We started seeing a few more people arrive. But yeah, this setup is still not quite as nice as I would like it. But I think these things are making a fair bit of money. That is the bigger one. No, it's not. That's the bigger one. A320, how much coming out of that? A fair bit of people out of that. There's a lot coming through, but the queues here are not too bad. I believe we're going to be able to sort that out without too much trouble. More than enough time to get that out of the way and in time. This guy is also going to be sorted out pretty quickly, no big deal, and out of the way, well and truly right on time. So there we go. That is done. Let's just get to the end of the day to see our finances, and then we'll have a look. Okay, let's pause that game. Let's go and have a look over here. So our profit and loss statement for the day of yesterday, we spent a hell of a lot more, but we earned so much more. Let's quickly go over here. No, we didn't earn that much more, but we spent a hell of a lot more. But what we didn't get is we didn't get the perfect ops bonus. If I look at this, we missed that because of some of our problems. So we need to get that perfect ops bonus to start running off again. In terms of retail, I'm thinking our retail should be very good. There's a lot of queues going on over there. It's not that good, but yeah, so we're slowly creeping it up. But there's a lot of expenses going into stuff like materials that we obviously won't do every day. 20,000 of that is in the ILS, which is not something we'll do every day. So really, we can subtract 25,000, then we're almost in the all clear. The next thing is airline fees. We assigned 2 reps for 5,000, which we won't be doing every day. But on the other hand, we also won't get 100% boarded on time bonus. For what? One of the airlines. I have no idea what that is. The terminal fees is going to be pretty much the same. Runway fees are going to be the same. Retail is probably going to be pretty similar. All of the other things are pretty much there. I don't see much happening unless we have probably some direct payments for hiring a COO, and for hiring security and for firing workmen. So that is 20,000 right there, 22,000 right there, that we won't have in the future. So really, we will be cash flow positive going forward. So we can slowly start to build on an additional one and start racking up some more stuff. I think we can handle a little bit more to get ourselves profitable. So guys, that's kind of what we're going to do in this in this episode. It is a little slow and tedious at the moment, just so that we can get ourselves into a profitable operation. But I'm assuming you do find that interesting as well. Not just building in sandbox mode. It's all about managing it and doing it in a timely manner so that it's not too bad. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you've liked it, hit the like button, as I always ask. I do appreciate the support. Leave your comments down below. Tell me what you think. Are you enjoying the advice on me guiding you through the management of this, or is this pretty boring stuff and you don't want to see it? And then, of course, if you do like it and you haven't done so already, please subscribe. I do appreciate that support. The same with the likes. I do appreciate the support a lot. Thank you. See you next time. Bye-bye.